There comes a moment in your life when something inside you refuses to shrink again. You feel it before you understand it, a quiet pull, a knowing, a whisper that grows louder every time you ignore it. You were not born for smallness. Your spirit has always known, even when your mind doubted, even when circumstances contradicted you, even when you played roles that were never meant for you. You were born to expand, to flourish, to overflow, to carry abundance the way a flame carries heat, naturally, inevitably, effortlessly. This world has never been your master. It has always been your mirror. You do not chase abundance, you remember it. You return to it. You wake up as it. You came here from abundance, with abundance, as abundance. How could you ever lack when you are the source of the state from which experiences are born? You did not come here to shrink. Somewhere along the way, you learned to dim your light to make others comfortable, to pretend you didn't want more, to fit into spaces you had already outgrown. You mistook shrinking for humility. You mistook settling for patience. You mistook silence for peace. But your spirit knew. Every time you settled, it whispered. Every time you apologized for wanting more, it tightened. Every time you pretended not to feel the call, it ached. You cannot betray destiny without feeling the pain of it. And destiny is not a place. It is an identity. Greatness is not outside you. It is your origin. It is your nature. You didn't fail. You were underexpressed. You were never too much. You were not enough expressed. The world does not fear your weakness. It fears your remembrance. Because when you remember who you are, nothing external controls you. Not circumstance, not opinions, not fear, not time, not effort, not limitation. You stop chasing. You start choosing. You stop begging. You start assuming. You stop hoping. You start knowing. This is the shift. This is the return. This is awakening. Abundance begins in self-concept. Neville taught a secret so many miss. To desire is to already possess. Not physically, yet, but vibrationally, energetically, internally. Desire is memory, your spirit remembering a timeline that already exists. The moment you desire, alignment begins. The moment you assume, creation is complete. The world rearranges itself to match your self-concept. Not your effort, not your struggle, not your timing, your identity. So ask yourself, who am I being? Not what am I doing, not what am I wanting. Who am I being? Because the one who is wealthy inside cannot remain poor outside. The one who is chosen inside cannot remain ignored outside. The one who is abundant by identity cannot remain limited in experience. Life does not give you what you earn. It reflects what you embody. Stop shrinking to match rooms you outgrew. When a flower grows, the pot must be broken. When you expand, old identities crumble. Old environments fall away. Old relationships dissolve. Old versions of you die. This is not loss. It is evolution. Growth is not comfortable. Expansion is not quiet. Awakening is not polite. You are not here to fit in rooms you once needed. You are here to build thrones inside rooms you now command. Stop shrinking to be understood. Stop softening yourself to be accepted. Stop dimming to avoid being seen. Those days are over. You do not rise by pleasing the world. You rise by remembering you shaped it. Walk as if it's already done. Close your eyes just for a moment. Imagine the version of you who already has it all. Not someday, now. How do you breathe? How do you walk? How do you enter a room? How do you speak to yourself? How do you move through the world? There is no rush, no doubt, no fear, no grasping, no begging reality to notice you. There is only knowing. Abundance is the quietest confidence in the room. It does not announce itself. It does not prove itself. It does not demand recognition. It exists, therefore reality bends. The wealthy self does not ask, can I afford this? It asks, is this aligned with who I am? The chosen self does not ask, will they like me? It asks, do I choose this energy in my life? The sovereign self does not ask, will life bless me? It whispers, I am the blessing. This is not arrogance, this is accuracy. You were always meant for more. Some souls are sent here to remember, not through books, not through teachers, but through experience, contrast, and awakening. Your struggles were not punishment, they were initiation. Every delay, every disappointment, every moment you thought life forgot you, life was not blocking you. It was building you, preparing your nervous system to hold the magnitude of who you are becoming. You weren't waiting for abundance, abundance was waiting for you. To stabilize, now you are ready. Now you are steady, now you are grounded. Now you can receive without collapsing, now you can rise without losing yourself. This is your season of remembering. You are not here to survive life, you are here to command it. Your thoughts are not weak, your imagination is not fantasy, your desires are not random. You are not here to react to life, you are here to direct life, to state who you are and watch reality bow to the declaration. You are not one who tries, you are one who assumes. You are not one who hopes, you are one who knows. Faith is not asking, faith is identity. Neville never taught you to want, he taught you to embody. Become the one who has it, and the world cannot deny you. If you ever doubt, remember this. There is a version of you that already lives the life you desire. Not metaphor, reality. You touch them every time you dream, every time you visualize, every time you feel the end. They are you. You are them. There is no difference except consciousness. Align your state and you merge timelines. You do not get the life you want, you return to the life you came from. Choose your state now. Say quietly inside, like a decree. I do not chase, I attract by being. I do not hope, I know. I do not shrink, I rise. I do not beg, I command my reality through identity. I was chosen for more. I was born for abundance. Overflow is my nature. Wealth is my frequency. I am enough. I am worthy. I am destined. It is already done. Breathe. Feel it in your chest, in your spine, in your bones, in your future. Abundance is not coming. You are remembering it. You are not becoming powerful. You are returning to power. You are not waiting for life. Life is waiting for you. Walk differently now. You are chosen. You are abundant. You are inevitable. It is done. Live from it. But listen closely now, because this is where many stumble. They awaken, they remember their power, they feel the truth stirring inside them, and then the world tests them. A bill arrives, someone doubts them, a plan delays, a door closes, silence answers their efforts, and they say, maybe I was wrong, maybe this isn't working. But what you call delay is merely alignment in motion. What looks like resistance is the old reality dissolving. What feels like silence is life rearranging itself around your new identity. A seed does not push through the soil the moment it is planted. A season does not rush because you are impatient. Gold is not revealed without fire. You are not being denied, you are being refined. Neville said, doubt is the only enemy. Not circumstances, not time, not effort, not money, not luck. Doubt. Doubt is the door you close on yourself. Faith is the key that opens universes. And faith is not loud. Faith is quiet, still, calm. Faith is the silent knowing that does not ask to be proven. You do not say, show me results and then I will believe. You say, I believe, and results must appear. This is not delusion, it is law. Stop negotiating with smallness. Every time you second-guess your worth, you negotiate away your destiny. Every time you act from fear instead of truth, you return to a version of yourself you have already outgrown. Every time you say, "I hope," instead of "I know," you shrink the world you were born to expand. There is a version of you who never doubts, never apologizes for wanting more, never returns to old patterns. That version is not a fantasy. It is your true self, and you are only remembering it. When you act from that self, even in the smallest choice, the universe responds instantly. A new opportunity appears, a conversation shifts, an unexpected message arrives, a solution shows up, a door you never saw before opens. Not because life suddenly favored you, but because you finally favored yourself. Become the one who expects good. Many pray for blessings like beggars asking for crumbs. Not you. You do not hope life will be good. You expect life to be good. Not from entitlement, from identity. You did not come here to tiptoe through existence, asking permission to succeed. You came here to embody the divine creative authority within you. And authority does not whisper. Authority does not request. Authority does not plead. Authority declares. Authority assumes. Authority knows. The world does not respond to those who try. It responds to those who are. The shift happens inside first. Before wealth arrives in your hands, it arrives in your posture. Before love arrives at your door, it arrives in your breath. Before opportunities recognize you, you recognize yourself. There is no manifesting to do. There is only becoming who you already are. Life is not catching up to you. You are remembering it. And every time you choose certainty over doubt, your future accelerates. Every time you refuse to collapse into fear, your timeline upgrades. Every time you hold the state, reality bends a little more. You do not become magnetic by force. You become magnetic by presence, by knowing, by inhabiting, by standing in the fullness of yourself, without apology, without hesitation, without delay. The world is waiting for you to command. Say this quietly in your heart. I do not chase, I do not beg, I do not hope. I declare, I assume, I embody. I am not trying to become, I already am. The world reflects me, my reality obeys me, my desires answer me. I walk in certainty, I move in power, I breathe in abundance, I exist in overflow. What I decide becomes, what I claim appears, what I am manifests. There is no lack, there is no delay, there is only alignment. It is already done. I live from it, I walk as it, I am it. This is your expansion era. The shrinking version of you is gone. The silent version is gone. The waiting version is gone. The doubting version is gone. You do not rise because life lifts you. You rise because you remembered you were never low. And now, walk differently. Think from the end. Move like destiny. Hold your head like a crown rests there. Speak like reality listens. Feel like you've already arrived, because you have. You are not dreaming of abundance. Abundance is remembering you. You are not chasing success. Success is recognizing you. You are not manifesting a future. You are stepping into a timeline that was already yours. This is your time. This is your identity. This is your return. Act accordingly, because it is done.